And welcome back to Waffle House Fight Night. I'm your host, Brent Carlson. Leading off today is billionaire and NBA owner Mark Cuban, who has announced the sale of his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks this week to the widow of casino magnate Sheldon Adelson. Many rumors have surfaced that Cuban sold his share in the team in order to make a run for president. The now former NBA owner has swiftly denied the rumors, while President Biden remarked that he didn't even think Cubans were allowed to run for president. I mean, I thought you do have to have citizenship, but did not pass that class. Well, conditions at the southern border continue to decline as reports of over 10 million migrants have gained illegal access to the United States just since the Biden administration took office. Now, many individual entrepreneurs have taken advantage of the situation and have brought their Uber Eats businesses to the migrants. Unfortunately, most of the migrants have 1-star ratings and the drivers won't deliver to anybody less than a 3. I kind of know how they feel. I get grouchy and they show up. They're late. Well, the White House has notched another victory on its border policy as a U.S. district judge rejected a bid by Texas to block immigration authorities from cutting down fencing and razor wire along the Texas-Mexico border. Although the judge ruled in favor of the president, she also criticized the administration for its utter failure at preventing unlawful entry to the border. This contradiction is actually a legal paradox termed wiping your ass, then taking a shit. Kind of put the cart before the horse, I'd say. Well, noted author and political activist Cornel West, who has earned millions over the years from books and speaking fees, is reportedly broke after a review of federal filings and property records show that West's net worth is almost zero. Reports of lavish spending and a failure to pay income taxes over the years have proven to be the largest portion of West's money problems. According to news outlets, West has hired a financial advisor to assist with his finances by implementing a variety of stopgaps. Well, Vice President Kamala Harris is headed for the world's biggest climate conference in Dubai this week, as critics claim the conference will produce the largest carbon footprint since the annual summit began due to the record number of attendees flying in. When asked why the expected number of 400,000 people isn't contrary to the conference's goals, officials responded by saying, "We would have done Zoom, but we couldn't fit 400,000 windows on our laptop." It's hard enough to get 2 or 3, I'd say. A new report has revealed an interesting new trend among Americans, young Americans that is, engaging in what has been termed as doom spending, which is where even though shoppers are worried about economic and geopolitical concerns, they continue to dole out most of their paychecks on non-essential items. This is another result of the popular budgeting trim entitled F*** It. Seems to be really popular among other things, too. Well, 2 longtime newsmakers, billionaire Charlie Munger, 99, and political handler Henry Kissinger, 100, died this week after a near combined 2 centuries of life. Both men were asked in their later years the common question of what is their secret to a long life. Not surprisingly, both replied, "Bros before hoes." Hard to argue with. And finally, everyone can now have closure since the first season of The Golden Bachelor has concluded. 72-year-old Jerry Turner, or Gary, I don't know how he's saying it, Turner proposed to 70-year-old Teresa Nist during Thursday night's final episode on ABC. However, now allegations have emerged about Turner's past in where he allegedly dumped an ex-girlfriend after she gained a mere 10 pounds. However, fans shouldn't be surprised by this revelation, as in the first episode of Turner's interview, he listed his turn-ons as slender, blonde, and postmenopausal women, so they're not so bitchy. And that's all tonight from Waffle House Fight Night. Hey guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tell your buddies. I'm Brent Carlson. Thanks for joining me.